Did you know that you can completely experience some of the best single-player games in under 10 hours?
No way, really? That sounds like a dream for those of us who love gaming but can't commit to those massive open-world marathons.
Exactly. Not everyone has the time to dive into sprawling RPGs or 100-hour epics. And that's where these quick-hit games come in. They're designed to give you a full, rich experience without the grind. Shall we dive in?
Absolutely, let's get started.
First up, we have Resident Evil 2, the 2019 remake. Despite its intense survival horror gameplay, you can actually complete a single character story in just about 6 to 10 hours.
That's amazing. I remember how the original Resident Evil 2 felt so expansive. How did they manage to condense it?
The remake is pretty deceptive. You might think you have to spend tons of hours, but you don't. Of course, if you want the whole story, you'll need to play both Leon and Claire. But just one character can be a quick run through a nightmarish experience. And the graphics and gunplay? Top-notch.
It makes me think of SIGNALIS. It's another survival horror but more cryptic and retro-styled. You can finish it in less than 10 hours, but it's rich with extras and different endings.
Yeah! SIGNALIS has a gorgeous retro aesthetic with overhead perspectives and manual aiming. It's perfect for those who love uncovering every little secret.
Speaking of style, how about Sunset Overdrive? It's so over the top with its bombastic art design and crazy movement mechanics.
Right. Before Insomniac Games wowed everyone with Marvel's Spider-Man, Sunset Overdrive was their playground. Loads of style, impressive action, and you can breeze through the story in a fun and frenetic pace.
Oh, Cuphead has to be on this list too. Talk about a game that mixes run-and-gun action with a unique, nostalgic art style.
Yes, Cuphead is challenging but rewarding. The boss battles are so memorable, each with their own quirks and hooks. Even if you ignore the expert mode and secrets, the base game packs a punch.
Some games recently had mixed remakes, like Mafia Definitive Edition. But this remake actually added some great features and kept the story engaging.
Exactly. Unlike some remakes that introduced new bugs, Mafia Definitive Edition brought in motorcycles, rebalanced difficulty, and even a free ride mode. It might not be GTA, but its tight narrative more than makes up for it.
Metro. Last Light Redux also fits perfectly into this category. A rich, story-driven experience under 10 hours, yet packed with incredible gunplay and post-apocalyptic settings.
Yes, playing as Artyom, you're in for a treat with the cool morality system influencing the endings. Sneak your way or go guns blazing, the game adapts to your style.
And we can't forget Wolfenstein II, the new Colossus. While some weren't thrilled about its level design, the story and characterization really shine.
Right, BJ Blazkowicz's journey to fight the Nazis is epic. The gunplay is fantastic and the settings are diverse, from Manhattan to Venus.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder is another terrific option. It's designed to be completed within 10 hours, and it's packed with creativity in its platforming levels.
Absolutely. The Wonder Flowers add a trippy twist to levels, and the new power-ups like Elephant Form and Drill Hat keep things fresh.
And who could forget Gears of War 3? It brought in new mechanics and set the stage for an epic conclusion to the trilogy.
Yep, it also revamped Horde mode with tower defense-like mechanics, perfect for those who want to stick around after the story.
Speaking of stories, Metal Gear Rising. REVENGEANCE is another short but sweet title, known for its intense action and memorable boss fights.
The parry mechanics, blade mode, and epic bosses make it a standout. It might be short, but it's incredibly replayable, especially with DLC.
Dishonored 2. Arcane at its finest, combining political intrigue, supernatural elements, and a flexible playstyle.
Dishonored's imaginative setting and tight pacing make it a must-play, especially for stealth game fans. Corvo's story is both captivating and compact.
Ori and the Blind Forest is simply a beautiful game. The aesthetics and music are hauntingly beautiful, and the gameplay is finely tuned.
Right. And it offers a tight-knit journey that you can complete without feeling pressured for time. Restoring the forest has never been so engaging.
Hellblade. Senua's Sacrifice is another one. 6 years on, and it still holds up with fantastic visuals and a gripping narrative.
Senua's struggle with her inner demons is told so powerfully. It's a short game but leaves a lasting impact.
And you can't miss Batman, The Enemy Within. Telltale really stepped up with this one, especially in terms of narrative choices.
True, Batman's encounters with the Joker are especially unique, depending on your decisions. It's more rigid in gameplay, but very rewarding.
Finally, Quantum Break. Remedy's time-bending adventure might be mixed in terms of its TV elements, but the gameplay is solid.
The third-person combat and abilities are on point. Aidan Gillen and Sean Ashmore's performances give the story an extra kick.
Wow, we've covered so many great titles today. I hope our listeners now have a few new games to try that won't take forever to finish.
Same here. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Don't forget to follow us or subscribe if you enjoyed this episode.
We've got plenty more game discussions and recommendations coming your way. See you next time.